Hey, what's going on, guys? I told you that Elfman was going to be the one to whoop Sayla's ass. And the most impressive thing to me in this chapter, it was not the final flash from Sayla. It was not her Superman eye lasers. What I really find impressive is in the flashback when Mary Jane was younger, the cloak or jacket or whatever she had on, the hood, it had a space for that one tuft of hair that's always sticking up on her. Now that's impressive. Let us be serial here. The flashbacks were kind of a hit and miss for me. I mean, I really enjoyed the content, but I mean, it just seems kind of out of place. Although I understand why it was put there because it's showing us Mary Jane back then, a scared little girl who didn't like the demonic power that she had, or she didn't like her takeover. But I like in the present day, she says that she will become a demon if necessary, if that's what it takes to protect her family. And also, it seems that the flashbacks were just for the sake of that one line. Although it was pretty cool seeing Elfman and Lisana be there for their sister, them showing her that they can do a takeover as well. And I mean, can you really blame Mary Jane for being upset that her right arm was like that? I mean, just imagine how hard it is to give your boyfriend a hand job with that. And she didn't take over Sayla, but she took over her ability, and she pretty much summoned Elfman to come out of nowhere and just Falcon punch the shit out of Sayla. And in my predictions, if you've watched it, well, even if you haven't watched it, I'll give you a gist of what I think is going to happen. But like I said in my predictions, I believe Elfman is going to be the one to KO Sayla simply because she used him as a tool, and she used him to destroy Fairy Tale yet again. So this guy needs some revenge, and he needs some character development, let's be honest. So the question is his beast form going to be able to take on Sayla? I'm going to go ahead and say no. He's going to have to come up with some new takeover. And like in my predictions, I said that one demon that was like half materialized in the last chapter, since Mary Jane destroyed the tubes, maybe he's still on the ground, like half liquid and half demon, like he isn't all the way there. Because if I'm remembering correctly, that's the demon that Wendy owned, and he looks more beast-like out of any of the other demons. So I can honestly see Elfman doing a takeover of him, since he's on the floor like half liquid anyway. He's not going to survive. There's no way for them to regenerate anymore unless there's something that we weren't shown or some other method. But anyway, Elfman is going to be the one to take out this chick, or it's going to be a combination between he, Mary Jane, and Lisana. But Mary Jane looks like she's out for the count now. She looks fucking beat up. But whatever happens, I hope it is all Elfman, because he needs to redeem himself, because Sayla just straight up embarrassed and used him. But not that much happened this chapter, but next week we're getting a 26-page chapter, and I believe it says something about a color cover also. That's all I have for this review. Like I said, there wasn't that much that went on in this chapter. Mary Jane tried to take over Sayla. It didn't work. She had a flashback. She took over her ability. And then Elfman came and just punched the shit out of her. And that's pretty much it. So this is just a setup chapter in my opinion. But anyway, tell me what you guys think is going to happen. This has been JB the Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.